I won't get back, I'm gonna hop out and crack. Are you with that? I won't big racks.
Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next.
Please welcome your Cleveland Guardians.
Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Tanner Bybee. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Here's Trey Turner. Fastball for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Drilled out towards left center field. Kwan moving back. And it is out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at-bat to give your team the lead. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Outside low, and that is ball one.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Fastball for a strike. That misses. 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Up the middle, slides for the stop. The throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent, the arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
And now here is Harper. That one ripped. Thomas makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
JT Realmuto stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one hit to right. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
We go to the bottom. bottom of the first. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. There's a strike.
Nola's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts throughout the year, Boog. He's got multiple seasons with 200+ Ks and a pitch arsenal that leaves most hitters frustrated as they walk back to the dugout.
That one hooked foul. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Bader snags it, and there's one away.
Batting second, right fielder, Daniel.
So digging in, Daniel Schneemann. Ripped to short. Tosses to first, and now two gone.
Batting third, third baseman, Jose.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Start of the inning. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Brandon Marsh.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Kwan makes the grab, one down. And here comes Alec Bohm. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
One out, base is empty.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Manzardo makes the catch. And there's two down.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Two outs, base is empty. Now batting Max Kepler. Right through there for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. He's sort of your typical power hitter. Wouldn't necessarily call him a three-true outcome guy, but he's in there to hit home runs.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Fans dig the long ball, bro.
Nola back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Marsh puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, designated hitter.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Ball
That's
one
a ball.
low.
Count 1-0.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike one.
This guy's
Got
got
a ball,
such a
one
good
strike.
sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Now a chance for Gabriel Arias. That to right, Kepler. Squeezes it. That is the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Stott, in his 4th year, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him, one away on the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now Bader up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bader, guy played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. And that one ripped to left. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Not in time. It's a double.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Trey Turner now. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there for strike one. One out and a runner at second. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, with 2 strikes, you want to stay back long enough for that breaking ball, but he handled a fastball slightly elevated. Good job by the hitter right there to spoil it away.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball 1.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one cutting but missing down low. Two outs. And there's a foul ball. Fouled off. He was late. Next offering upstairs. Hard hit right side. In plenty of time to first. Schwarber out of the play. That ends the frame. So one hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 1 and the Guardians nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So in now for Cleveland, Lane Thomas. Inside corner, that's a strike. It's 0-1. And there's a ball. That one finds the zone. 1-2. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. In the dirt. The count now 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one is inside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Brian Rocchio in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Second baseman, Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio. That misses, and that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. To the right side. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
So up next, Stephen Kwan. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. 1-0. In the dirt. And the runner holds. This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Rocchio at second with 2 down. In the dirt, but kept close. Low throw, skips past him at third. Tag, save! It's 1-1.
That's one way to get your first run of the ball game across. You'll take that every day if you're on offense, and maybe that gets them going a little bit.
Two down, nobody on. Line, and that's a base hit.
Now batting.
So 2 down, and up next for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball.
In the dirt.
Ball 1, no strike.
In there at the knees, and the count 1-2. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. Here's a big power threat. Bryce Harper. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Foul ball there. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher JT Realmuto.
And now it's JT Realmuto. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Top of the zone for a called strike. That one 95 to finish him off.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. First pitch just misses. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom of the 4th, down to third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Flied to left his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Marsh hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter Nolan.
Now it's the DH, Nolan Jones. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball. That one way outside, and it's 2-1. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. That's out number 3. Guardians go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's Alec Bohm. Bybee back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Liner, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Now batting, right fielder Max.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Go ahead run on base. And now for the Phillies, Max Kepler went down on strikes his first time through. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Boom. Gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Nobody out, runner at first. Double play ball to second. There's one. Relay to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
This is Bryson's stop. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Way inside.
2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gabriel Arias. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Out to short. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Lane.
Here's Lane Thomas. Struck out swinging his first time. That's in there. And that is strike 1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Nola fires. Swing and a foul out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Ball one there. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate.
Now
2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A
baseman,
bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable
Romeo.
location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And a foul ball. And that is out of play. Swings and lines a base hit into left field, and that extends the inning. Bo Naylor getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Close, but call the ball. Ball 1. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page, and that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. That's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Up next for the
Stephen
Guardians.
Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that ends the inning. Guardians strand a couple. Still tied 1-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Hunter Gaddis.
Number 33. Hunter.
So here's Bader now. Doubled his first time up.
Harrison Bader.
First pitch, and he just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Cade Smith up and loosening in the pen. Next offering misses, and now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bunting for a hit, and that's foul. Just misses there.
That's a really good take.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Go-ahead run on base. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. He's already homered in this game. On the ground, could be 2. Glove flip to second. How about that double play?
Got a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Kyle Schwarber digs in now. This guy with light tower power. And misses inside. 2 outs. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Just
That's
missing
ball 2.
there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Big knock there to keep the
Now
inning
batting,
alive and an
first baseman,
opportunity to
Bryce
put something in the
Harper.
gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 in this one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Schwarber leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Back-to-back base hits. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here's JT Realmuto. And that's downstairs. 1-0. There's a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And it's even up.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Out to short, Arias. They take the force out, 3rd out. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians.
Right fielder.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
Tap foul at the plate. That one out to right. And it's a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jose Alvarado, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Here's a 1-1.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Hit on the ground to short. Nice grab. To his knee, the throw, and it beats him. What a play.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Strom, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. There's a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swings and misses. Guardians go down in order. And here comes the closer, Cade
Number
Smith.
36.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the
For
Phillies.
Philadelphia, left fielder Brandon Marsh.
Just missed. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Alec Bohm will hit next. And that one clips the corner. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Max Kepler at the plate. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Thomas going back in the air to make the catch.
Oh man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
We're
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. David Robertson.
David Robertson.
Nolan Jones digs in for the Guardians.
Designated hitter, Nolan Jones.
First offering, and it just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next pitch is outside.
No, next down.
Gabriel Arias in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a strike.
3-2.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now
Gabriel
batting,
Arias now at the plate.
shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
And that misses off the outside edge. On the ground, a second, might be two. Got him on the off-balance throw. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting, center fielder, Lane.
Here comes Lane Thomas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Brian Rocchio getting ready to hit. He's 2 for 2. Swings and misses. Strike one. Trying to send this extra innings. Now one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position.
Two to count.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The winning run on second base. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Cleveland, we're at the top of the 8th. Now, Bryson Stott. Man at second, nobody out, and Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. On the ground to short, to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. Known for his late inning heroics. That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Steps on third for one, and no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get two. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least one.
And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. 1 for 3.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
That's too low, and that's ball 1. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss there.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose Alvarado.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed
runner in scoring position, no outs. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. Squirts away a little bit. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. The winning run crosses the plate, and they walk it off.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well-deserved.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
A trabajar para que sepan de mí, sepan